morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Just sitting out, having some tea. Y'all come on in this morning. Having my spice in. Come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just want to make sure that you all are on this morning. Happy Saturday, Mother's Day Eve. I'm up early, honey. This is part of my self-love. Y'all come on in, hug my neck, child. Come on, holler at your auntie. And tell me how you doing, where you from. Come on in. If you're part of the Lulu gang, you know what to do. Come on in and speak. Share me out if you can. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm, honey. And in other algorithms, because I am the content creator. I am Lucinda. Lucinda Speaks. Now I am known as Loving Lucinda as I take you guys on my journey as a returning educator. Living in the city. You know, overcoming the odds. Vanessa says, "Good morning, Lulu. Today is going to be a great day." It definitely is. Because you said so, sis. I agree with you and I stand with you. It's going to be a great day. So, yeah, I'm getting my errands and stuff kind of lined up. Y'all, this tea is so good. I get it off Amazon. Rose and Ivy spice tea blend. So yeah, I'm just out on the porch. This is my little spot, my little reflecting spot. I'm letting Marley kind of play out here because this guy's gonna come and spray the yard today, hopefully. I haven't dealt with him in a while, so it's always a little anxiety whenever you got somebody new. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining the Lulu gang. Thank you so much. Y'all, this channel is supported by memberships, super chats, and super stickers. As you guys know, I'm getting ready to return to the classroom, and I stopped teaching about 3 years ago. So I gave away a lot of materials. And of course, it's really hard to hold on to a lot of teaching materials because from year to year, or even within the year, they may change you. And so to keep that stuff organized and all of that, I just gave it away. So now I'm having to, kind of buy things and get ready. Yes, they do give us $300, but that's for one store, an educational store, and the stuff is very expensive. And so I try to hold on to that money and stretch it out throughout the year. So I'm definitely going to be coming to you guys and asking you to like send me super chats and super stickers because and gifts or whatever or view or share me or whatever. The reason being is the money that I would earn here on YouTube can help me to make sure that I have everything for the kids that I need because I'm going to be in a underserved community. And now I have anxiety because we all know that the federal government, the funds will not be available. So I'm very, very nervous about how will the kids get things that we have gotten accustomed to them having because we know that their parents don't have it. Hold on, let me see what my baby is. Come on, baby girl. Somebody's dog is not on a leash. Mm-mm. The dog was just like you. And it's a beautiful Frenchie too. I mean, a very expensive Frenchie. Very expensive. And they done let them get out. Oh my God, it's a beautiful dog. Somebody needs to get a hold to it. Come here, little friend. Come here, little friend. Okay. Well, that little friend has moved on, so we're gonna we're gonna let my baby stay out. I know it's an inconvenience, but I'd rather get up and move my dog than to risk them having an interaction and I'm sitting up here running to the pit. 5 grand because I left my pet vulnerable. So good morning, Kendra. Good morning. Good morning. I enjoyed you yesterday, baby. Welcome to Loving Lucinda, girl. You have to go back and catch my lives and my shorts, Kendra. Uh, I've been doing more shorts the last 3 weeks, girl. At work, it was rough on me because we had to do a lot of standing during that test to monitor them kids, and that was like 3 weeks on my feet the whole day, and so it's kind of rough on me. But I have been getting back into my shorts and stuff like that, getting back into my lives. Um, you know. So good morning. I'm drinking some tea. I'm in a good mood this morning. I am in a great mood this morning. So yeah, this is part of my self love that I do. My therapist. This is on my plan every day before I connect with social media or scroll. I give myself time. Like I read, it's the Bible. I read scriptures. I'll just meditate, listen to myself breathe, and I give myself so much time for each thing. And now I'm beginning to like move around more, work in the yard, exercise, for like 30 minutes, or just do other things. Like I really enjoyed the zoo, stuff like that. Just driving across town to get something I like to eat. Like I just try to make sure every other day I'm doing stuff like that because holidays are a trigger when you've lost that particular parent. So you want to really treat yourself well. So, I went to the beauty shop. Got my hair cut. And yeah, just really, really being good to myself. So yeah, let me see what y'all saying out here. Okay, I didn't see. Hi, Shahara Royale. Happy Saturday morning. Hold on, let me see what she said. Happy Saturday morning, Lulu Boo. Love is loving me. You sending me some love from New Jersey. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, darling. Oh, here come my old gang. What is up? I've been missing y'all. Kendra's up in here. Good morning. Good morning. She said, yes, you need time before you hop online and ask the Lord to guide us. That's right, girl. And it has really been working out. Vanessa was speaking to Kendra. Vanessa joined the Lulu gang. And listen, y'all, I don't take y'all memberships lightly because, listen, I'm really, y'all, navigating financially is so important to me, y'all, because I had to really become very, very humble when I was taking care of my mom I went from making, like I said many times, a teacher salary to just $500 a week, y'all. 2 grand a month. How did I survive? How in the world did I survive? Now listen, quiet as it's kept, the average black woman out here with kids in my city, well, I ain't gonna say average. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. But a big percentage of them, that's all they bringing in. But when I tell you, I've been researching all kind of investments and everything, and when I tell you that staying on a tight budget now will benefit me later, baby, a whole lot of mess that I was, all gung ho about, baby. Sister girl that said, forget all that. Sister girl, baby, sister girl on to the survival, okay? Let's see how much we can make it with now so we can put something back, girl, because ain't no guarantee you gonna work a whole year. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said some finances become financially challenging. Sometimes for real. Yeah, girl. Shoot. So yeah. But I said that to say that I know sometimes I can't keep all my memberships at the same time. Sometimes I have to kind of, because that's just a certain amount I'm gonna be able to spend on YouTube because I don't really make anything on YouTube. So, and I'm not taking money that is earned for other things to use for that. Because what happens is you look up and your damn money gone. Your damn money gone. Your damn money gone. And if it sounds like a person being cheap, hell, I have to. I can't get out here and make the same foolish mistakes I made before. I can't afford to do it. I just can't afford to do it this time. Shit. It's hard as hell out here. It is hard as hell out here. Everybody is going through something, y'all. Every fucking body. If you ain't just got out the storm, you on your way to one. I mean, and we can't measure a storm. Well, you can, technically, yes, because you have a category 4, 5 or whatever. But it's all kind of things that goes on. And my testimony is that I was saying yesterday how worried and how I stayed up so many nights worried about how I was going to make it. I mean, I'm talking about, baby, walking the flow, just worried. And every single time, it got right up there to almost the finish line. Do you know God came through just like that? I can give you so many examples to lately. And I just, I've been thinking about, like, Lord, about my channel, because it goes up and down. Now, when I have drama or when I'm bringing a little kiki, my numbers are fluctuating. Then, of course, I've been off for a couple of weeks. So it is what it is. But here's the thing, though. I thought about that. Why do I care? Like, why do I care? See, that's not what my focus is. My focus is to get out here and talk in a relaxed environment where I feel relaxed and safe and you feel relaxed and safe. And just talk from my heart. Because I am in the position of auntie now, where I can give some advice on some areas and share with you from my perspective. We may not always agree, you know what I'm saying? And I may have to come back and say I'm wrong, which leads me to the next thing. A lot of you have been pushing me and saying to me, like you may send me a little email, like a little note, or you leave a little comment, or either in my chat. And sometimes I might disagree with what a person says, or I may give an excuse or a rebuttal. Sometimes I'll think about it, and then sometimes I'll reflect. A lot of people were coming in and telling me, why don't you go and do some more research with your situation? Because it sounds like, you should be able to go right back into the classroom because of all the experience and all. I know you took a lot of training and stuff, blase spleen. And I let one no from when I had called and checked on this situation. I let one so called no drive just my whole attitude about the situation. About the situation. Ladies, don't do that. Please don't do that to yourself. And I thank the people who saw enough in me to pull my coattails and say, wait a minute, sis. You got this, 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 this. You need to be pushing forward this. Don't give up on yourself. Check into it. Like, you got so intelligent. Like, you intelligent. Blah, say, blah. Okay, okay. It's somebody new pulling up, so I was just looking out. But anyway, like, y'all was like, no, like, why don't you go back to school? Blah, say, blah. You can do it. And I gave every excuse. Then I had to stop giving excuses. Then I had to become accountable and really look at why I was saying what I was saying. But then I had to also be in alignment. So I went to God about it. And I was like, Lord, you know how I feel about it. If I'm holding myself back, remove it. If I'm holding myself back with my thinking, because it starts with me. If my thinking is the problem, God, show me the way. Don't allow me to hurt me, Father God, because my heart is broken. You see what I'm saying? Allow me to still push. Y'all hit that like button. It's 20 of y'all in here, only 10 likes. Now, I'm sharing my perspective. This may not be yours, but this is what I'm going through. And just in case somebody else is dealing with grief and depression, especially during Mother's Day or just different days because of summertime, or whatever you may going through, because grief doesn't also mean losing a loved one. You could lose a relationship, losing jobs, losing children. Sometimes we have strained relationships with lovers or children or parents or siblings, whatever you're grieving. I just want to share with you, and I'm not trying to preach to you. Sometimes I'm going to make you laugh. Sometimes I'm going to make you fucking cry. But if you just stick on this journey with me, I guarantee you, you're going to see a better Lucinda than you started out with each and every time. When I first started grieving, when my mom first uh, died and I first came live, I would literally just kind of sit here and just have the live on. And it's people that actually, I'm talking about, they sat on live with me and would just put, and they would let me know, hey, girl, I'm here, you know, and just kind of be with me. Because a lot of times when you going through something, everybody different. Some people can't stop talking when they go through something, and some people just need time to kind of breathe and reflect. And so, yeah. And I'm so glad that I had people who trusted me enough to allow me to do that. Let me go back and read what y'all are saying. I just want to share that with y'all. I just really want to share that with y'all. That thank y'all for speaking that in me. Good morning. Good morning. Storms in life are definitely raging right now, but the Lord is a comforter and a provider. Yes, He is. I'm a living witness. Lulu, leave it in God's hands. He will never fail you, boo. Trust Him and keep the faith. Amen. Keep that faith, because I'm telling y'all, every single time. And I was like, okay, so basically, God is telling me, girl, hold up now. Hold on. Don't you sit up here and let your little old self act like these jobs and this and that is taking care of you. I've been here for you day one. I'm the one that blessed you with this. I'm the one that provided the opportunity. So now don't sit up here and try to fall out all in the grass and roll around in the grass like Martin Luther just because something didn't go your way. Get up, dust yourself out. Sometimes I have to just talk to myself like my mama would. Dust yourself off and try it again, Lucinda. Try it. Look, no, get up, girl. When I rode a bike, girl, my mom be sitting on the porch. All the other mothers would be trying to walk behind their children. My mama act like she didn't give a shit. I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought you loved me so much. I was your only child. Girl, that was so funny to me. My mama was not studying. Do you hear me? Heartache makes some people mute. Yes, it does. It does. Did I see somebody say something about justice? Oh, good morning, Justice. Good morning. Good morning, Lucinda and Chad. Good morning, Justice. Just doing a little reflecting. That's all. Having some tea. Just coming in, trying to get myself back in the algorithm. I've been missing for a while, Justice, because I got really busy, and then I kind of needed a little quiet time and stuff like that. But I'm going back into the classroom, Justice, in August. So I'm excited. I'm going to be teaching fifth grade math. So I'm excited about that. And I just been talking about the process and my experience with my issues with my certificate and how and how things worked out. So I'll be sharing that story on my channel. A lot of you guys will just see it. But like we discussed last night, the reason why the Lord allowed me to go through those challenges with my teaching license was to slow me down because I was so conflicted with, my responsibilities and then my mother and being a daughter. And when those two began to collide, it was a stressful everyday thing because I was constantly worried about her. I had cameras set up and I wasn't quite ready to girl, he got a what you call it start on his car. I need to get one of those. His dad told me he had one. Well, he could start his he has the same car I get. And he just started it up by walking. I want to do that. I hope my crazy butt don't lay the keys down. That's the only thing about me. Let me see what y'all saying. Make sure I'm keeping up with this chat. You go, babe. Finna teach them babies. Them numbers. Numbers don't lie. Yes, them numbers. Kendra, and I want to thank you so much because, and I know I've thanked you before, but I just don't want to miss an opportunity to give another woman flowers because I was raised to value all women. I was never raised to be jealous hearted. If my mama even thought that she heard, and she would eavesdrop on conversations, if she ever felt like I was being a little too sassy, that's what she used to say, sassy. She would check me. You know what I'm saying? Check may be a thump upside your head. Sometimes they'll call you in another room and talk to you. Sometimes they'll cuss your ass out. Sometimes they'll whoop your ass and cuss you out, baby. You never know what you get when mama and them raised you. Because, see, mama and them, baby, that may be auntie, grandma, whoever saw you doing something. They would tap that ass. And you didn't say shit. You tell your mama if you want to. Once around get your feelings hurt. But, Kendra, I want to thank you because that's when I found your channel when I was my beginning stages of grief. Not quite my beginning. Yeah, actually my beginning stages. Because in my beginning, when my mom first died and I was come across your channel, I couldn't say anything. I just didn't have the energy or the just to even talk. So as I interacted and how you would just literally those days when I mean, like you could tell in the chat if I was having a good day or a bad day. And them days I was struggling, I didn't even have to write all the words out. I could just say a few words and you'd be like, okay, get up, you know, get up, Lucinda, take a shower. Just do that part. Just take a shower, get up, and then come back on, like come back to social media. Or go outside and sit on the porch 15 minutes and then come back in. You know what I'm saying? Like so many people would just push me. And I appreciate that. And, pushing me to, well, listen, you got experience here, blah, blah, blah. You ought to look into this. You ought to look into that. Like, thank you so much. Daz is another person, who would definitely interact and challenge my thinking. Like they would be in the chat, and if I said something, they'd be like, well, you ought to think about it this way. Thank you for that, because that's what a community of women does. That's what a community of women does. Don't allow me to give up on me. Don't allow me to. And when I'm not seeing what I need to see in me, and I'm going through, don't talk about me. Encourage me. And you may have to. Now, sometimes people don't be hating on us. Sometimes folks be telling us, right. Now, we don't like it, and they be saying it like a damn crazy fool. But sometimes no folks do be telling us right. Like, you need to get out the damn house. You need to, you need to wash your ass. You need to get some. You need to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be saying this shit to be funny, but hell, sometimes they ass be they be telling the truth. But anyway, to make a long story short, thank you, ladies. So many of you, and I hate to call names because you'll miss out on somebody. Just so many of you that I have connected with. All of you really have been very supportive to me, and for me, because you have really helped me to push myself and help me reach my potential, and to confirm that the assistant principal where I'm going wants me to get into a program for leadership. And a lot of you have been saying that to me. I was like, the way you talk, and your passion for teaching, you need to do A, B, and C. And look at that, like the opportunity comes into my hands. So I'm just feeling grateful now and excited, but yet a little bit nervous. Not much. What's going on? Okay, okay. Congratulations. Talk about this song right here. This song right here. Oh, okay. Your other son graduated. Graduated from TSU. Oh yeah, Murfreesboro. Okay, yeah. Well, congratulations. Yeah, his son graduating today. So that's good. That's good. That's good. But anyway, thank y'all so much, and let's continue the journey, y'all. We got fifth graders. Y'all know they all they want to do is be musty, play the game, and talk crazy. So listen, we gonna have a whole lot of prayer time, honey, because I'm gonna be wanting to bust their head to the white meat, and I'm gonna come on here and y'all gonna talk me down off the ledge, child. And while I want to bust their heads, I got to turn around and make them sit down long enough and get some doggone knowledge in them. Now, that's going to be challenge number 10,050. So then after I get that, then I'll be standing up on my old knees. I'm going to need me some good old Bengay, and then stand up on these old ankles. So y'all pray y'all auntie strength, honey, because teaching takes a lot out of you mentally and physically. But I love it. I love it. I love it. The pay is good because of the experience. I can really, really see. Now we talking about from where it started. Don't misunderstand me like it's a grip, cause it sure the fuck ain't. But from where I started 20 some years ago, but it's all in what you make it. Like you really have to, child. You automatically need to be a financial genius, honey, when you work some of these jobs. Cause I swear for the Lord, they either get it on the front end or they gonna get it on the back end. Especially when you single and you get a certain age, it's like they really, really, really come for your little money. By the time you done got your kids out of college, they grown, everything, you chilling, here comes something. Here comes something. You know what I'm saying? Girl. But anyway, I'm definitely going to be using my YouTube money to help me make sure that, my students have what they need in those areas. I love to keep like personal items, body care things, for them so they can have a place to be comfortable and learn, especially with that age, you know. So yeah, those are things I want to have available for them, as well as learning materials. Cause I'm gonna be a Timu queen, and then when it's time for school, I do want a nice little send off, like to get the parents involved, to let them meet me before school starts. You know what I'm saying? To let them see my passion, what I want to do for the kids, why it's important, and what they can do to help me. Because once I bring them into the fold and the students see that me and mama, like we text, like we cool, like we, Snapchat people. Well, not, I'm just being kind of funny, but I'm just saying sometimes you got to use social media, honey, with some parents, baby. These days, you got to meet them where they at. You got to meet them where they at, baby. If they going to be on TikTok every night at 8 o'clock and they go live twerking, baby, you going to have to be in the chat. Because, baby, it's a whole new day. Baby, these parents, honey, they is something else. Let me go back and uh look at Kendra. She said, I want you to be the principal, babe. Run that whole thing. You qualified. Kendra said, I want you to run it. I want you to run it. I definitely received it. And I know all my siblings love my mother, but it's something different when you take care of the person. Yes. It's like they become your child. Girl, when I tell you, Sheila, when I tell you, that's exactly how I feel, girl. I feel like my child is gone, y'all. I really do, girl, because for years, even before she got sick, that every day I got off, that was my reward, to come in and kiss on her cheek and rub on her. Because I love that woman. When I tell you I loved her, I loved her. Girl, when you taking care of somebody and rubbing them down and bathing them, you think you don't love them to, keep them all moisturized and clean? And that's your mother. You grew up with them hands holding you. How could you not? Girl, that's part of your soul right there. That's definitely part of your soul. So yeah, you gonna miss them. Shoot, yeah. But I'm telling you this. If I hadn't had that time with that woman, changing her, pushing her in the wheelchairs and fixing her breakfast and brushing her hair and, just rubbing on her little shoulders and having all her little pajamas out and just doing all them little sweet things. See, she really, really, she might not could say it, in a way like I like thank you, but it would be sometimes just a little glimmer in her eyes, and then that brain would kind of drop on and off. You know what I'm saying? Where she was very much communicating, and she would very much know who I was, but it's like she would talk to me about me. She would be like, "Yeah, I was waiting on you," and then 5 minutes she'd be like, when my daughter get here, I'm going to tell her that you was sitting with me on the porch, okay? And, you know, like she would say little stuff like that. And so, you know, even though she probably couldn't verbalize it like she used to, I knew that she appreciated it. And I wanted her to have her dignity. Like I didn't want anyone mistreating my mom because she's older. When they have dementia, they're very, very hard to deal with. And they're very mean. They can be aggressive, but they can also be very sweet. But that's a time for the person who's caring for my mother to be very patient and to treat my mother with dignity and respect. And so when it came to my mother, I just didn't want nobody else touching her like that. I didn't want nobody else cleaning her like that. I didn't want nobody else getting that time during the day and sitting watching TV with her like that. I could never get that back. I could never get that back. So it's shit. I want a second thought. I ain't gonna be able to teach you no more. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with the kids. My grade book is it's on the desk. I'm sorry. I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't know. My mama's sick. I don't know what to tell you. You can call the board if you want to. I don't know. They can. I don't have time to go down there. They can just send me whatever they need to send me. I'm just not gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel, girl. You be like, fuck it. You don't know what you gonna do. You didn't walk into them people's establishment that you didn't work in for 20 some years. You ain't got now plan, but all you know is that I ain't gonna be able to be here today or anymore. Cause I got a problem. And I just can't do this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I can't do this. And I gotta take care of this person. I don't know what I'm gonna do, ma'am. And that's basically how you feel. Now you may not say it, but that's how you feeling. So yeah, it's a lot. So I just thank God for the opportunity. Now I will say this: it's getting harder and harder for us to do what I did. It's getting harder and harder, and that's where my heart is breaking a little bit because when I was with my mom a lot and taking her around, I saw so many elderly people who didn't have anybody, you know? And at the same time, it's easy for people to say, well, somebody got to take care of mama. Somebody got to take care of mama. And I was listening to a young lady on YouTube. She's in her 30s and her mother's in her 50s. And the young lady, she wants to live her own life. The young lady she's lesbian, and she's decided that she wants to do uh, live more non-binary, which means she wants to look more masculine, but still, I, I don't know exactly how to say this, cause shit, what's the definition of it? Well, damn it, I don't know. Anyway, the girl want to have a beard, and she don't want her breast to be breasting. I don't know what to tell you, girl. All I'm gonna do is tell your ass what the fuck I seen on the damn YouTube. Now, don't be coming up here asking me a lot of questions, because I can't tell you what it means. Y'all know I get upset. Shit. Woo. Girl, let me tell you what the girl said. And then we'll reach out comments. Girl, the girl was talking about how she would take care of her mama, and every time the the parents get sick, it's always up to the eldest daughter in the family, and the other family members get to live their lives and blah 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 blah. So, and I'm not to judge the young lady now. The young lady's nice. I'm just telling you how I feel, okay? And I had to think about it. Now, this young lady, she loves her mama, but she don't want the responsibility. And now let's just keep it a stat. It's a big responsibility. She's, in her 30s. And she wants to live her life, moving to a bigger city. She's moving to Atlanta, where she can date and, do her thing. Now, y'all know probably what I was thinking when I first heard it. And then I had to, because see, a lot of times when you get my age, we call ourselves the aunties. A lot of times we don't listen. We like to talk. But a lot of times you got to listen to the children, let them express themselves. Now, listen good, because sometimes it's going to be some fuck shit in what they saying as well. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. Because I was listening. I was like, well, hold on now. I honestly cussed them out several times while going through the death of my dad. I cussed their asses out several times. My heart was broke. Oh, girl, yes. Sometimes it's the baby daughter with my situation. Exactly. Exactly. She said, my dad had dementia and I cared for him. It's rough. Yes. Absolutely. Only focused on our parents. Yes. My mother passed. I became so depressed. I had to go on medication for a while. You don't you don't know you helped me a lot with your story. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. Grief, Lucinda, the grief journey will be lifelong, babe. Oh yes. Sheila, thank you so much for that. I really, really, really appreciate that. It is a lifelong journey. I'll never be the same. I will never be the same. And you're going to mourn that too. You know what I'm saying? But I knew, I always knew that that I would take care of my mom. I always knew that. I don't know what it was, but I always knew it. There was something in me that I always, and yes, being an only child, you're so spoiled, okay? You're extremely spoiled. Like, you are really spoiled. You are very attached to your parent. Now, I would say I'm more, it's different because my dad was just a different type of parent. He was more like my partner, my friend, but yet I was scared of him. If that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he was my dude. My mom, she was just my everything. She was my friend, my confidant, my bank, my social calendar person, my bill payer. Sometimes she was my secretary. Sometimes she fit so many different things. Where and we went to the same church. We loved to do a lot of the same things. You know, it was just she was just the yin to my yang. And one of the things about my mom, the reason why our relationship was so cool was because my mother was very independent for most of her life. So my mother was, I was able to talk to her until she got to be like maybe right at her like 89. Her conversation changed a little bit. I would say around 90. That's when I really, really saw a dramatic difference because dementia, it don't take long. Once you get the diagnosis, you can just about start seeing signs of it. But yeah, I mean, hell, it wasn't like I took care of her for a long, long time. My mother wasn't down long at all. And you can tell a lot of times, a lot of these older people look over them, but look at how they die. Shoot, honey, God don't let them suffer long. Mm-mm. Honey, still within death, even though it's heartbreaking to us, he still cares for them. You know what I'm saying? He still creates a way for them to have loved ones around them to, pass on with dignity, and not be mistreated, not be abused, not be taken advantage of. Y'all, that's a blessing to have somebody. We are a blessing to them as well. And the Bible speaks of that. When we're good to our parents, the Bible speaks of that. And I am the recipient of that scripture. I am the recipient. I promise y'all, since my mom has died, I don't know when it was. For a moment, I did feel kind of scared, like panicked. And I want to say it may have been the night that she passed. I remember the lights went out. I mean, pitch dark. And I thought that was funny. I was like, what in the world? I mean, pitch dark. I was exhausted. And I remember waking up and I had the feeling that everything was taken care of. Like, I just got that. I don't know where the feeling came from. I just felt it. And even though I have had some times when I was like, I just don't see how I can breathe within the next 5 seconds. And it's not like, oh, I want to go jump off a bridge, I want to kill myself. It's not that type of thing. Grief is like, it's kind of like you're laying down and there's an elephant sitting on your chest and there's another animal sitting on your belly. And yet you can still eat, you can still breathe, but yet you got about that much room. You know what I'm saying? And somebody holding you down. That's kind of what it feels like. So yeah. But when I tell you, you will make it through, you will. You will. You will. But the sad thing is that we still got to go through the process. You know, we still got to do it. Well, yeah. And that's the hard part, folks. That's just the reality. That's the hard part of grief. You still got to go through it. It sucks. So, yeah. We're drinking our tea, being good to ourselves. Yesterday, I had a hard little cry a couple of times. And I had to just let it out. Breathe it out. And honey, afterwards, I got myself together and came live. It's just hard getting through it. Yeah, it's hard getting through it. But each day, and that's why I'm really intentional about giving myself time. When y'all don't see me and when I'm tired and I just don't want to be bothered with social media, I just have to turn it off. I have to turn it off. I just have to turn it off and refocus on something else. Yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna try to get some of my little yard decor together. I hope this guy come on and spray this yard, y'all. I hope he does a good job. I used this young man a couple of years ago, and I was cutting back on my expenses. So I was kind of trying to be cheap, but baby, all them weeds, and I just don't, my grass, I can't let I gotta have my grass, gotta be green, y'all. It's just, I want this to get, because my grass used to be beautiful. I mean, like carpet. Like carpet. So now I got more time. I gotta start back working on my yard. So yeah, I can't spray it myself. But I do have asthma and allergies and stuff, and I'm just nervous about it. I don't feel comfortable with doing it. So go ahead and bite the bullet and let this dude come spray. I just got it cut. And see, these weeds is making me have to cut my yard too much. I can't, If people be talking about being a homeowner, I got a house, da 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 da. Shit, baby. Now, I may not pay what people pay in rent because of my situation, because thanks to my, really my parents, thanks to my parents, I don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Jesus. You know. So shit, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah. Shit, fix it up. to my liking, shit, I don't know what I'll do with it. May keep it, may not. Who knows? Well, I know I'm gonna keep one of them now. If I don't keep both of them, I know I'm gonna keep one of them. But the smart thing is for me to keep both of them because I like collecting rent. I like collecting rent. I just really what I was getting ready to say was that's really I was just thinking about something that I needed to do, but that really helps to replenish um, resources that I had tapped out on. So you just really gotta be smart. You just can't buy and do everything that you see. You gotta. I have really been asking God to make sure I'm in alignment with what He wants for me, and then like I just write stuff down that I may be thinking, and then I just mention that in my prayers, and I just allow God to just open doors for me. He don't want me out here stressing and doing all these things when He's here to help. You know, so I'm really thankful to therapy and people who have been in my life with this journey of grief because I am just so proud of myself. Um, it hasn't been a year, but like the overall sadness that I used to feel, I don't feel that way anymore. I really don't. Like I have my moments, but I don't feel, you know, that part of it like I used to. So I'm just really proud of myself for doing the work, staying consistent because, guys, I never thought I would have gotten that far. I never even thought that I would even feel this way again. Like I just feel more hopeful now, and just more of my old personality is beginning to come back. The old Lucinda, um, and yeah. But being a caregiver, it takes out it takes a lot out of you. Um, I'm grateful to be humbled because we're living in a time where you need to be humble. And not the same because you got to expect to live with less. That's not it. A lot of times, being humble means that it's that attention that He's giving me, that He's focused enough on me enough to tap me on the shoulder and say, hey, girl, I need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like it, y'all, when you're going through it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it feels so hard. But when you think about it, yeah, sometimes it's to stop you from doing something. Sometimes maybe you weren't gonna leave that man ever, and God had to step in, or maybe you was gonna keep letting your family use you until God changed this or that, or a lot of times. So I accept His will. I accept His way, and I accept this this new journey in life. I accept it. I had to really say that to to God. I accept it. You know what I'm saying? Because fighting the truth of it, fighting the reality of it, trying to live in a fantasy world and not really feel her loss was not helping me at all. But now that I truly have accepted that she is gone, that helps. That really, really helps. And so I could just really think of like the goodness of her. You know what I'm saying? And remember we had so many Mother's Days together, girl. Baby, this would be my weekend to show out. This was my weekend, honey, to show out, baby. Because being an only child, you can only imagine just how much shit my parents bought me. I I can't think of shit that I didn't have. Like tell me to write a list of what I didn't have would be easy for me to tell you what I did have. And it's not a brag because you got to remember, like we was in the hood and I was just one child. So hell, having it just is what it is. I ain't gonna minimize it and I ain't gonna maximize it. I ain't no better than nobody. I'm just an average little black little chick. You know what I'm saying? From the 901. But shit, I just had, my parents just had me in the house. So yeah, I had a good life. I had good opportunities, very good opportunities. And they worked their ass off. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, they made sure that I appreciated them for that. Now, sometimes people want to say, that your parents, are not your responsibility and this and that and this and that. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. I'm gonna let you have that part. But what I'm gonna tell you is that I was just taught. You know what I'm saying? When it's come to family, it ain't necessarily got to be parents. Family, period. Family, period. Family, period. You know? But sometimes, as black people, sometimes we take advantage of each other. We don't appreciate each other when we got the opportunity to appreciate each other. And we don't stand up and be there for each other like we should. We miss opportunities. You know? That shit hurts. When people don't stand up and be there for you like you think they should. But I'm going to say this. Make sure you got boundaries because the world is changing. Don't assume everybody think like you. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, mean it, and that's just that on that. You know, one thing I love about getting this age and being in my 50s, y'all, is I say this with my chest, and I swear for God, somebody gonna feel me. When I tell you, I generally don't give a fuck. That's just how I feel. Like you could put that shit on a damn t-shirt, and I will wear that shit. I generally just don't give a fuck. And when you get to that place in life, baby, you free like a motherfucker. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. Do you hear me? You don't give a damn who like it. You don't give a damn who don't. You don't give a damn who opinion. You'll check a bitch. You gonna check a bitch because they gonna come crazy and say something to you because they think your opinion matters. Their opinion don't matter to you, baby. When you get in at this age, your ass can be shit, baby. You have a one man banjo on the stream going down the river, baby. You baby, you got your own little beat. You don't give a fuck. And I love that. I love that for us. So this time around, shit, as you out there in the workforce or whatever, honey, you got a whole renewed focus. Shit. Your focus is growing your money. Okay? It's getting some, yeah, you gonna get some little stuff you want, blase. You know what I'm saying? But baby, your focus is on growing money. Okay? That's what your focus is. And enjoying your experiences. And it's a great opportunity. It's a great time to get older and to have more time to focus on yourself. The problem is around this time and like we start losing our parents and then we start having health problems and that's hard on us. So we go through a lot, y'all. We really do. I really enjoy y'all. I love being on the on the porch with y'all, and talking. I really do. Let me leave y'all comments since I just been yapping away. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just been yapping, yapping, yapping. She said, "Mom lived a long life. I lost my dad at 69. Yeah, girl. Mama was 94. Good morning. Hey, Jewel. Good morning, Lucinda and chat. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all. Have a blessed time. Yes, Jewel, thank you so much. Being an only child makes the journey even harder. Ooh, Kendra. Girl, when you be talking about your son, girl, I be praying, you know. Oh, and I don't like to say that because it's ugh. I just, I know an only child. I know an only child. I know. We just, baby, we just, and then y'all spoil us. Girl, when you was talking about him the other day, when you was talking about how you helped him and he don't want to, do. I remember when my mama had to get in my butt about stuff like that. Like one while, like I was just, I forget exactly what it was. It was, oh, I remember now. It was something going on with like her health insurance or something like that. And whatever, anyway, we had to pay for it, right? So, um, she was just asking me. And at the time now, y'all, Mama did hair until she was, Mama may have been 78 or 79, girl. I had tried to get Mama to retire when she was like 70. And baby, she had about 30 customers. They needed rides. Okay? Baby, when I tell you she would ride around Memphis picking up all the old ladies, and some of them didn't want to, that was really before Uber. You know what I'm saying? That was before Uber. It was before, yeah. Because, yeah, that was years ago. Baby, when I tell you she would pick them up, now they would give her gas, and she would, girl, let me tell you, she even had it down to a science to win like the Social Security check. The Social Security time, baby, she had more customers, baby. When I tell you that sister had her little plan out where she would drive and pick them up and all that, and I would be like, Mom, I don't want you driving all over Memphis to pick up people. It's very dangerous. And da 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 da. My mama said, you just mind your business. You just mind your business because these is my customers. These are my customers. Just mind your business. I don't need you being in my business. One thing about it. Because if you handle your business, Lucinda, so good, you would not need me, because I have to help you out, baby. Because, honey, I will get up there, dealers will have a sale or something like that. Girl, I better spent my check before it even post to the bank, girl. I've been on just two merch. And then when it comes to the bills, now, and we know I was making good money. Then when it came time for my bills, I'd be, Mom, oh, my man. I don't want it to hurt my credit, Mommy. Oh, help me, please. I give it right back to you, Mommy. I promise you. I give it right back. Girl, please. And then, my mom was so petty, honey. She kept a notebook right on the nightstand. Girl, I used to get so mad at her. Baby, me and my cousin them would borrow money from mama. Baby, and every time you pay her or you was getting ready to pay her, do you know you had to bring her that damn notebook? Hell, I could scratch my own damn name out. You best not. Girl, you better not touch a page in that old ass rank. Girl, that old ass, girl, it was blue too. And it was just all fretted all around. Girl, I used to hate that damn notebook, baby. Honey, whoever, like, girl, she would... Girl, the old women, they would let each other borrow money. Some of them would go to the casino. Girl, mama have it written down. Ella May, $50. Ada, $25. Where we just cash up each other. Baby, mama had a ledger. I said, what is this organized crime going on here with the Golden Girls, girl? Baby, honey, they have cash. Because they always sit over there together on the motherboard, girl. Hey, coffee, no cream. Good, they all be sitting over there on the motherboard. All them old Hank the hens, good. They didn't borrow money some. Some of them had a husband, good. Some of them could only get, girl, it was a Kiki, girl. It was a Kiki. What's up, Catrice? Girl, I still, baby, I got that notebook in there. I got it in there right now. I promise y'all, girl. Sometimes I just go and just open up her little book and just look at some of the stuff that she would write down, her little stuff. And I just miss them days. I miss my mom. I just miss her, man. She was just so, that was my girl, honey. But she loved her customers, y'all. She loved her customers, baby. Ooh, Lord, is this the man for me? Nah, this ain't the man for me. Shit, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get off of here, y'all, cause shit, it's, what time is now? Now listen. Lord have mercy. Come on, Lucinda. Calm down, man. Calm down. Before you start acting crazy, cause we all know this ain't the weekend to be pissing you off, okay? So y'all need to wear some green today for mental health, cause everybody who done lost somebody, Mother's Day weekend, they already gonna be ready to snap on your ass. So be very, very careful now. We trying to be nice to y'all. But please don't piss us off Mother's Day weekend, okay? I'm just gonna put out that PSA to y'all, okay? The people who done lost their mamas on this weekend, be very nice to us and don't cut us off in traffic. Don't step on our toe tomorrow at church with your heels on. Step over me, baby. Step over my feet. Don't slide. No. You got to pick your foot up and step over. Because if you step on my foot at church, I'm going to hurt you. Okay? Because I know some of y'all going to do it. Some of you low down like that. You don't like me anyway. You just been waiting to put your big ass feet on my damn feet. And when you do, step on my foot, I'm going to kick the shit out of you. I'm be on the news. I'm be kicking y'all. Kick. Get your ass off my foot. I ain't going to be cutting up at the church, y'all. I ain't going to cut up at the church, y'all. But anyway, y'all be good to us, honey. Y'all be good to us, child. I'm just kidding. I know y'all wouldn't do that. But you know how some people are very insensitive. Very insensitive. But there are a lot of like Mother's Day brunches and stuff like that. I got a couple of invites for that. Well, yeah, I just know. I don't want to be. I just don't want to do it, y'all. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to be sad either. Like, I just want to be at home, doing my own thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't not want to be around people. I just rather be, at the house. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I decide to do, I do it. But having something to do at a certain time, I don't want to be tied down like this right now. Yeah, I know I am so weird because I have a problem with being committed. I just got a problem with being committed to shit. I'm going to have to talk to my therapist about that because it's weird, but I just, I don't want to buy no ticket to your strawberry brunch, Mother's Day brunch feast. Because I don't know if between 10 and 3, I'm going to be feeling like even opening my eyes. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't need me going to your Mother's Day pre Mother's Day at the club, $10 to get in and three to drink. I don't know if I need to come, so I don't need to give me no ticket. Girl, I'm like, how many damn Mother's Day celebrations do they have in Memphis? God dog. I was getting invitation 3 weeks ago. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Brunch? Sip and say, who is what? Oh my God, girl. They got all kind of shit going on nowadays, girl. So you know what I said? When I'm ready, I'm definitely gonna have some things to do. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have some things to do. I'm just not ready yet. But for those of you who are, girl, get out there now. Those of you who do have your moms, OMG, sis, make it what y'all love. Because every mother and daughter are different. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all love to crochet together, honey. Girl, listen, do whatever. It could be big or small, however it is, intimate. It doesn't matter, but create memories or, if you can't see them, talk to them. Shoot, girl, FaceTime or talk to, like, it's just so many different ways, you know. It's just so many different ways. But if you can, and even if, and I'm going to tell y'all something, Mother's Day is also a really good time to connect with family and to connect with people. If there's any unresolved issues, because sometimes people who are grieving their parents didn't have the best relationship with their parent. So you have to think about that as well. Whatever it is, be good to yourself. If you do have your mother, just create memories. Create memories because the memories are gonna really get you through. I'm so grateful. I don't feel jealous at all about people spending time with their mothers. I love to see it. And I feel like some people feel like that when we're grieving our mothers that we don't want to be around. Oh no. Oh hell no. Not for me. No, not for me. Doesn't make me sad to see her friends here and not see her. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because my mom got two friends that are outliving her. Hell no, three. She got three friends that's outliving her. And of course, but those were like those times when I see those women. Those women, I grew up in the church. And so the church was the center of our lives then. You know, we all lived near the church. We was there on Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's the kind of upbringing that I had. So the way of life that I live now, where I don't still go to my home church, I don't know. I just want different. Like there's some changes, and I want to experience God on a deeper level. I need something more from a church now. So I have been already contemplating that anyway. So I'm a part of a great church now. So that part is solved. It's just me getting and going to church is the issue. But yeah, if you can, get out there and, enjoy your sisters, your siblings, your fathers. Enjoy your family, your brothers. Just enjoy your family. Oh, we got action. They go a work truck. Hey, good morning, y'all. Let me hold my stomach in. How you doing, sir? Y'all need some water? You got everything you need? Ooh, child, the men's is out here, girl. I got my bonnet on. They didn't turn the corner, girl. I'm gonna come back through here and rub my feet, daddy. Big daddy. I'm calling you daddy. Daddy. Calling you daddy. Daddy. I'm calling you daddy. Daddy. I'm calling you daddy. Girl, I got that doggone song in my head, y'all. Y'all know what I want to do. I want to be on this, calling your daddy, hey, daddy. But I can't do that because I'm outside. I probably be on somebody's ring camera, girl. Trying to be fast out in this chair. Girl, they'll probably have me on TikTok with this bonnet on my head, girl, trying to be all grown and stuff. Trying to be grown and stuff out here on the porch, girl. What y'all talking about, good? Coffee, your mother is living. Oh, somebody. Oh, hey, Rosa. Hey, darling. Hey, coffee, no cream. Look at all my friends. What's up, T-Lo? What's up? Y'all, he came in on me, girl. Just running my doggone mouth. Miss Daz, all my friends. Catrice, Kendra, Sheila. What's up, y'all? Y'all all in here, girl. Listen, I'm just running my mouth, girl. Don't let me worry y'all, girl. Don't let me worry y'all, girl. I'm just sitting on the porch. I got a lot of errands to run today. Girl, I low key, girl. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't really feel like getting out. Like, I do want to pick up some things, but I want to get out and kind of do a little shoppy shop. Not really shop, but kind of just pick up, little stuff. But I want to get out and kind of touch my stuff today. But this ain't going to be no good weekend to be in no kind of little store. And it ain't like I'm just spending no money. I'm just trying to pick up like little facial towels. I like the little disposable face towels. I want to pick up some of them. Uh, what else I wanted to get? I got some bleach last week. I need to go sit down and make a list. Because I made a list last weekend and I got things done. So, yeah. And I was going to try to tackle a closet today. And pull out and kind of go. Because I think charity pickup is coming next week. So, I could fill this whole porch up. I need to take all this stuff, decorations down for Easter, pack it down, and label it, and then start trying to get my little 4th of July little stuff. Wait a minute, Juneteenth coming before 4th of July. Oh, I got some Juneteenth stuff I want to put out first. So, yeah, I'm going to do Juneteenth a little something out here on the porch. And then I'm going to do for the red, white, and blue type of thing. And then for the summer, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. But I'll think of something. I need to work in the backyard too, so. Because I want us to sit out there as well over the summer. So, yeah, girl, we're going to be outside and then going some places and stuff like that. We're going to be doing some stuff. I will be working this next month for Summer Institute or something like that, or Summer Learning or something like that. And then I'll be working July, but I'll be doing a lot of asynchronous work. So if I'm doing some asynchronous work, that means I'm going to be at the house and I can have more freedom. So, yeah, this summer I'm going to try to definitely, because summer school, it ain't about nothing. So I probably won't have no more than 5 to 15 kids. Well, yeah, probably about 5 to 15 kids that I'm dealing with on a schedule. So that ain't nothing like what I deal with now. So, yeah, you know how it is, y'all. Just trying to get it together. But, yeah, I'm feeling good, though. It is what it is. I know one thing. I ain't, because, honey, usually I better bought mama some different stuff and flowers and all of that. So, yeah. But I'm going to spend, I do kind of miss the hustle and bustle of buying little stuff. So I'm probably going to take, y'all know I'm going to give Willa Mae something. She really want to go to the casino and get her some cigarettes and a beer. So, child, I got the type of auntie, honey. I can just go hand her $20 cash. And she think that's just like you buying her a doing that bird, baby. Take her down there to the corner store. Let her get her a beer and a thing of cigarettes. Shit. My auntie, honey, gonna love it. There's one thing about my girl, honey. She is. She is a thuggish, ruggish bomb. She is a thuggish, ruggish bomb. Baby, she is nothing like my mama. My mama would not be caught dead, baby. But my auntie, she. My auntie is, baby. My auntie is a Memphis. It's you don't hear you don't see no Haiti. You don't hear no Haiti with her, baby, because she was born here in America. So, baby, my mom is total opposites, and they used to, girl, their relationship was too funny, too funny. But yeah, so yeah, I'm to a G. Hey, sweetheart. Okay, what's up, to a G? Where's Marley, girl? She right here. She didn't want around there. She goes right there and she later. Y'all, Marley is such a sweet dog. I mean, she's such a sweet dog. So quiet. She was a little tyrant at first, just real yappy and into stuff. But she has become such a chill little dog. I'm really, really excited and really proud of her. So yeah, honey, Marley's right there. But yeah, that's what I got going on, y'all. I'm gonna call this guy and make sure and confirm that he's gonna come and take care of some stuff. But I may not even unwrap my hair today, y'all. I think I did some good skincare last night, so I got one of them masks that you wear with them different lights on there. I said I was gonna do a live and show y'all what I use on my skin, but I really, really like it. Cause I don't know if y'all have experienced, but my skin is that premenopausal time. My skin used to get oily when it was like menstrual cycle type stuff, right? Now that the premenopause is that my skin was or can potentially get to be so freaking dehydrating. So the hydro dang, I can't pronounce it, hydrolon, the different things that they have out on the market now, they help with moisture, have really been game changers, and I really have been enjoying those things. So yeah, just been doing a lot of self-care, ladies. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, I will try to maybe figure out a way to make it short and sweet, because long content on my channel sometimes don't do as well. Short content, a lot of time, especially when I'm kind of going through something, I'm really busy. Short content like the shorts do well with my channel. So you always, whenever you take a long time to kind of rest or you're not posting on YouTube, it knocks you way down and you kind of got to build it back up. That's the frustrating thing about YouTube, but it is what it is, child. It is what it is. It's just like a job. The more you work it, the more you get paid. You know what I'm saying? If you had to take a break sometime, take care of stuff, okay. But hey, you can't be gone too long here, because they'll send your damn pink slip. They'll fuck around and tell you that you're damn fired because you took off because you was sick of YouTube for a week or two. They'll fuck around and say, nah, I'm just joking, y'all. They ain't gonna do that shit. That's one thing I like about YouTube. You can work it how you work it. Now, you may not get what you want out of it, but it just be shit. It's just reality. Lately, I have been getting some natural honey, lemon juice, and sugar, mixing it together and using it as a face scrub. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. I don't even, you know what? I said I wasn't buying no more facial scrubs. And I shouldn't have been buying all them doggone body scrubs. Because that's all they doing is People making their own stuff now instead of what's that brand I like? Tea Tree. Is it Tea Tree? No, Tree Hut. But whenever I shave my legs, though, I don't get, because I don't keep up with shaving my legs. If I don't put a good scrub on my legs to kind of get all deep into them pores, when I shave my legs, it doesn't give the sheen that I really want. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my legs looking dry. Of course, I use the oils and all that kind of stuff, but so that's why I have to keep a good scrub. Especially if you're shaving that area, you got to exfoliate it. You have to get that, to make your skin look smoother. Cause like now, see, I'm dry. If I bring my hand to the camera, you can see more creases now. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's easy for us to get dehydrated as we get older. You know, I have to keep hand cream now. I never, girl, shit. I used to never even have to put on lotion. My skin stayed just as moist looking, shiny all the time. Now, shit. Shit. Hell, if I ain't drinking some water, I'm drinking some tea, I'm putting on some lotion. Hell, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Always buying something. Yeah, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. Yeah, so honey, the crew is up in here. The crew is up in here, girl. Shoot. This is the original crew. These are people who've been around YouTube for a while. That's in my chat right now, baby. They been baby, they done seen stuff come and go, girl. Baby, we listen. Girl, we done seen some stuff. Those of you all who've been around for a while, girl, we done seen some stuff on these YouTube street these last couple of weeks, girl. The people is just wilding out, girl. Girl, folks is just doing a lot. When you do all of that, girl, it's just. Does anybody else see the stupidity, or am I just the only one? I mean, I just see stupidity a whole lot of places. Like, the fuck is you doing? The fuck is you doing? That's all I can say. Girl, yeah, unseen shit too. Hey, you mean to tell me you think the motherfuckers don't see through that? Girl, bye. Get off of our phone, wasting our time. No good well we see through this shit. Go sit down. And then you done sit up here and bitch, you done act like the mafia. Bitch, you done anytime you pop the plot and plan over YouTube, social media, girl, you got to have a whole doggone mafia. And we gonna do this, and we gonna set this up, and we gonna do this, and we girl, go sit down. Go sit the fuck down. Child, some of us gonna have to work and do YouTube. Like, some of us just gonna have to do it, sis. I just need to say that. Okay? It might not come tomorrow. You may not get rich tomorrow. I'm not saying YouTube cannot be your career. I never said that. But let's just keep it a stack. We gotta quit being in the mindset of working for the month. We gotta work for the future. Now, I ain't saying you got to be on somebody's job 24/7. I ain't saying that. But if you're doing anything that you just got to go through that much fucking inconvenience, stress, drama, girl, over people you don't know, girl, bye. And the rest of us got to get out here, get it how we live, go to work, stress, and then come and give our money to somebody that's lying and conniving and scheming. Shit. It's your ass if you think you going to get mine. Shit. How you doing? Yeah, get your ass up and go to work like everybody motherfucking else. If you got time to be out on this bitch 5 or 6 times a motherfucking day, hollering, screaming, talking, and being just really just low down and nasty. If you got time to do that shit, you got time to clock in and clock the fuck out, bitch. That's how I feel. Let's talk about that. Shit. I'm tired of paying. And you know what? I ain't jealous of a motherfucker, but I don't want to be taken advantage of. Hell, I don't want to be sitting up here uh, 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 looking at them taking out of my fucking check. And I see motherfuckers just getting over for years and years and years. And then think you dumb and stupid enough not to fucking know the game. Girl, get on with that shit. And because I don't popcorn like you got the nerve enough to call me broke. Oh my God. Oh, it's just the foolery for me, y'all. It's just the plumb damn foolery. But if I talk about you, you gonna put my address out there. You gonna talk about my family. You gonna put up everybody in my family. Some of them crooks, some of them preachers, some of them preachers that is crooks, some of us crooks that is preachers. Girl, like all kind of shit. They're like your family. And some of us that done some hideous and lascivious things, girl, we ought to not never type on a goddamn keyboard. Some of these motherfuckers, I said, God damn. Damn. Good God Almighty. Now, I know we ain't supposed to be measuring no sin, but good Lord, I be saying, good, just please. Ma'am, please, just, can you please hide your whole identity? Because nobody else wants to know anything else about you, okay? Like, can you please stop? Nobody, ma'am, I just don't want to see no more, okay? Because it's just, like, once certain people know facts about your motherfucking ass, they ain't got to see what you look like, bitch. It's some shit you just be like, nah, bitch, I can't be friends with them. Y'all remember them real nasty people in the neighborhood back in the hood? Like you could not even walk past their house. They had so many roaches, girl. Y'all remember? Back, they always had some kids that you want to play with. Every nasty ass house in the motherfucking hood always had the sweetest kids, and y'all used to have the best time playing, cause the kids appreciated shit. Like they helped you see life different. You know what I'm saying? Like they was cool. Don't y'all remember that? Girl, your mama would kick your butt if you went and sat on their porch, girl, cause your baby. Baby, our mamas didn't play that. Our mamas didn't play that. You didn't even go sit on nobody's porch. If your mama didn't know how clean they was, didn't know their whole family bloodline, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember, it used to be now that now we got YouTube, now we doxing. We used to get to know people, know their family, get to interact with them, get a good feel for them, you know what I'm saying? Ask who they peoples are, you know? We used to do that to decide and watch a person's character and watch what they say and watch what they do. You know what I'm saying? Before we would interact. Girl, now we just start interacting with, floozy that we see on the internet. And then after we get to interact with these hoes out here, then when we get to doxing. What kind of sense does that fucking make? It's just craziness to me. It's just craziness to me. But I'll say it like this, though. Situations like this shows you what entertainment is going to be for you. Because at a certain point in your life, it's going to get boring. Yes, it is entertaining for a good little kiki, but it's going to be entertaining less and less and less to the point where you really elevating and you really don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, not that I am putting myself above it, but I have to educate kids next year. I have a big job. I don't give a fuck about none of it because nothing's going to help me to elevate. Now, I'm Right now, I am a fucking fool. And I'm going to tell you, when you're doing YouTube differently and kind of doing your own thing, yes, it is very hard because you don't may not get pushed out. But keep being you. Y'all, when I tell you what you call it, Sisters Channel is a freaking blessing. OMG. Ayana Johnson, her books. I have been singing this and saying this. This young lady needs to be blown the freak up because the anointing, the teaching, the way she is breaking down how to navigate through problems is unmatched. Her is Fee's Real Reactions. Her sister has a channel. Her name is Ayana Johnson. She has a conference coming up in August. Oh my God. And that's when I'm supposed to start working. I have really been praying and asking God, like, I kind of want to go to that conference. Like, I just feel like I want to meet women that's out here moving and shaking. Like, I want to just be in the room with them to see how they get it started. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know I got some greatness in me. I just got to figure out how to get that junk, get that damn plane up. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And I love stuff like that. Like, I just love conferences and stuff like that. I love them. When I tell you, I used to, when I'm reactive in my chapter, like, we go to a lot of conferences and stuff like that because of our organization, being in a sorority. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I kind of want to nibble at getting back out there into stuff like that. I love self-help and women's conferences and women getting together and just the laughter. I just love it. I just love it. I just do. I just do. So I've been thinking about maybe, trying to find a sitter for Marley. And that's the whole process because, baby, I just got to, oh, my God. I don't know if I can leave her with somebody. I don't want her in a cage. I want her to be tucked to and fed and just, her to lay on the couch and let her do, just, ooh. But anyway, I really do want to go to Atlanta to that conference. So I'm praying about it. I'm really praying about it. Because I haven't been very much socializing, and to go way to Atlanta. Like, girl, you don't need to be socializing here in Memphis. Now, why the hell you going to get your ass up, crank up the Chrysler, and boom, boom, on down to Atlanta, girl? But shit, hell, I ain't got nobody to answer to. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. So, hell, I can go to Minnesota if I want to. I just got to get in the car and drive. So, yeah, I just been thinking about that. I'm going to pray on it and see what happens. But, yeah, but her channel has really, really blessed me. Her books have really blessed me. I love the way she writes. I love the way she breaks it down. It is just really has been a great resource along with my therapy with grief. It's like God has put those channels in my algorithm that are really, really helping me through, continuing on, y'all. It's just, sometimes it ain't flashy, when your life is transforming. I feel like when we get to a certain age, we feel like that's over. Hell no. Shit, it's your time to thrive, boo-boo. It's your time to thrive, baby. Shit, it's your time to thrive. And I just like being around women that's, you know what I'm saying? That give you a good positive outlook, I just love that shit, man. I love the fact that you can come to somebody when you're not feeling that good and be vulnerable about it. and not give a fuck about who care, and not give a fuck about, what folks saying. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, because folks will try to tear your ass down. They'll take this same video that I just been talking to y'all, chilling out. They'll take and twist the whole, all the shit I said. And so I have to just call them a bunch of pussy hoe ass bitches and just go keep on going, I guess. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna worry the hell out this man about this grass all damn day till he come and do it, because that's my prerogative and I'm just annoying like that. So I'm just gonna annoy the fuck out of him until he spray this grass and I can look out here and see pure green. I don't care if it is chemical. So I'm letting Marley get her last little water, because I don't know if I'm gonna let her come out here in the next couple of days. I'm probably gonna have to let her be playing in the back. So, oh shit, she can't do that much playing in the back because I got grass back there too. Shit, uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take her to the park the next couple of days. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, y'all know how it is, child. I know that's right, Rosa. Thank y'all for showing me some love. I'm sure I'm gonna see y'all on the YouTube streets today. I really didn't feel like coming on camera because I haven't just really got my face together, but y'all can just see my body from a different angle. I know I look like a big mongoose, but baby, I'm still fine, good. But y'all can see my little fat roll, good. I want the fat roll to go, girl. It's like I get slim this part, and then I still got this part. Like, what's going on, child? But anyway, I will talk to you good, beautiful women later. Y'all have a happy Mother's Day. And I will see you on the YouTube streets over the weekend. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, but most of all, enjoy your self-care time with yourself and the Lord. Because let me tell you something. We all got our crosses to bear, all right? But if you hold up your side, and if I hold up my side, baby, when I take one step and you take two, we keep on marching, carrying them crosses, and then we can just straighten up our back as we go. And the next thing you know, baby, we glide through that thing, girl. We like, oh, baby, yeah, I know how to do that. Oh, you having a problem with your husband? Oh, baby, I can tell you exactly what to do. So-and-so, so-and-so, so. Oh, you having a problem with your children? Oh, baby, I know how to do that. Oh, you need some resources? Oh, I know how to do that, baby. I did that before. That's where that good wisdom come in. But y'all stay blessed and don't never let them see you sweat. To the loops and my Miss Carver voice. Two loops. Bye bye.